On to the fifth and final picture from this photo shoot. This is the wide-angle picture looking at the wall with the big monolith stone. It's similar to the first picture's composition, but with a bit wider angle of view. I'm going to do a somewhat similar edit, but with a few more tricks thrown in. To start with, I'm going to invert the color channels with our preset. I already have this one saved, but it's pretty easy to copy. Just a dark blue to a lighter blue in the shadows, yellow in the middle, white for the highlights. The blend mode is overlay, and lower the opacity a little bit. I'm going to add a curves adjustment layer. I'm going to bring the blacks up a bit. I'm going for that sort of matte vintage look. Bring the midtones down. The highlights up a bit. There, we've got nice contrast. But it's got kind of a flat shadow. I'm going to make those shadows just a little bit darker. The wide angle lens got a bit too much distraction here in the composition, so I'm going to try crop it in a bit to bring the focus to the wall, the monolith stone, and that cool plant. I'm making it more of a 16:9 landscape shot. There, I think it's looking better already. I'm going to try bring the focus even more to the center by adding a vignette. I'm going to create a new pixel layer, use a freehand selection, and draw kind of an organic shape around the center of the image, where I want the focus to lie. I'm going to invert that selection, so I select everything around the center, and then I'm going to fill it with black. There we go. Deselect everything. Now I will add a Gaussian blur to that black pixel layer. The slider only goes up to 100 pixels, but you can either type in a higher value or grab the image and slide to get a higher blur. I want it about 1,000 pixels, very faded blur there. I'm going to lower the opacity. Want to not overdo this effect, just a subtle darkening of the edges. Finally, I'm going to increase the brightness of the overall image with a brightness and contrast layer, and just turn the brightness up a bit. Oh, and I want to put that below the vignette layer. There we go. All right, that wraps up editing this image.